Hey, what's up, my people? How you doing? This is Dalton from Dalton, My World, and this video is going to be about VPN. Okay, VPNs. That's a virtual private network, and basically, I was going to wait to put out this video, but I have been bombarded with questions from my other site that I help out, Quora.com, about VPNs. And I believe the reason is because a lot of people are starting to get work from home jobs and have to work from home because of the coronavirus. So therefore, a lot of the slang VPN is thrown around by the techies, from the companies that they need to log into it. And a lot of people are scared of things that they do not understand or do not know. So therefore, they want to know, wait a minute, is this dangerous? And the problem is that a lot of people have heard about VPNs from movies. And it's always usually some negative movie like Hackers a long time ago, or somebody doing something wrong and they have a VPN to hide their address, the internet address, IP. But here, this is to destroy some myths, to answer some questions, to let you know very basic stuff about VPNs. Okay. Also, some of my favorite free and paid for VPNs, as well as just, basic information about, very basic information about VPNs, as I stated. Okay, so let's get it going. All right. First of all, the biggest questions I get is, are VPNs illegal? No, VPNs are not illegal. Okay, and a lot of people, like I stated, they think it's illegal because it's always thrown around in these techie movies where a person's trying to hack, and they tell you, I'm behind the VPN, I got my VPN firewall up and all this other stuff. No, VPNs are not illegal. Matter of fact, I'm telling you, these days, if you're on the internet in any way, shape, or form, on your smartphone, on your tablet, iPad, iPhone, whatever, or your computer, laptop, it doesn't matter. You really should have a VPN. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you. Also, I wrote down some items I want to go over to help you out. All right. So if I'm looking down, it's because I want to stay on track, give you the facts here. Okay. First of all, the reason you need a VPN is to hide your IP address. Okay, so that hides your movement over any form of internet. Okay, that hides your IP address. It makes it harder for a person to locate you, detect where you're at, what you're doing. Okay, that makes it harder for hackers to locate you or get your information. Okay, or break into your system. Okay, now all right, the VPN changes your IP address. So when you have a VPN, you could be in Texas, Oklahoma, South Carolina, it doesn't matter. But your VPN will make it look like that you're in London. You could may look like you're in Japan. It can make it look like you're anywhere in the world. Okay? Now, the free VPNs usually stick to the United States areas, states in the United States, not the one that you live in, but just the United States area, unless you upgrade to the paid version. I mean, to the paid level. Okay, and I'll explain that to you. But it's going to be within the United States. Okay, but not the state that you're in. Okay, then if you upgrade, and a lot of times it's not a very expensive price, it's like $5 a month. You upgrade to that, then you can go into other countries and say, well, it look like that you're in England, or it look like you're in Japan or whatever when you're surfing. Okay, that means that when you're surfing on your phone, when you're surfing on your tablet, any of your items that you use. Okay, one, as I stated, it changes your IP address. Two, it encrypts your data transfers, and what that means is that it protects your data over Wi-Fi. Okay, so when you're sending stuff over Wi-Fi, it encrypts it, so it protects it, so people can't get into what can't see your family pictures or whatever you're trying to send over Wi-Fi. They can't just get it. Sign into where you're at and get it. You got that VPN. Excuse me. You have the VPN up that blocks a lot of stuff. Okay. Now, it masks your location. So whatever your location is, that's not going to be the location shown. Okay. Okay. Anybody looking up your data, looking up your information, trying to follow you, they're going to think that you're in France one minute and in New Jersey the next. Okay, so it masks your data, your location, which is awesome. Now, one thing people really loves about VPN is it allows you to access blocked websites. So therefore, let's say for instance you're in America and you want to see Doctor Who for free, or some of the other great content they have in London. Okay, but when you go over there, it says sorry, you're not allowed to, for you're not from this country. You're not in this country or in this area. You have a VPN. Your VPN, you can set your VPN to say that you're in London, and then you can access all that free delicious content they have over there, like a BBC and Doctor Who. I think they still show certain different videos for free over there on Doctor Who, so you can access that, and vice versa. If a person's in China, a person's in Japan, or some other country, and they want to see American content, they can use a VPN. Say they over here in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, whatever, with the VPN will show that they're in the U.S., and then they can sign up and watch that content from the U.S. So that's how VPN. That's the main facts about how VPN works. Now, I will have links to the VPNs that I love down below in the description box down below. Now, right now, I'll take a moment to say thank you to all my existing subscribers and all these new subscribers I've been getting. Thank you. Okay. Also, yes, the rumors are true. My birthday is April the 5th. I will be 55 years old. And yes, I'm an Aries. I'm not a typical Aries, but yes, I am an Aries. So, just to answer that question, because I know some people have been asking, so I'm going to tell you. Yes. All right. Now, back on track here. All right. Now, this is super important. If you are an Apple user and you're using a VPN, okay, remember when you're backing up your stuff. And if you're an Apple user, you know what I'm talking about. When you're backing in your stuff up to the iCloud, or if you're updating your Apple product, okay, your iPhone, your iPad, whatever, if you're updating it, you have to turn off the VPN. Use your Wi-Fi, and then once you're finished backing up, and once you finish updating to the latest iOS, 13.4, whatever's going to come out, then you turn the VPN back on. Okay, because for some reason, if you're using Apple, this is for Apple only. If you're using Apple, it just acts stubborn if you have a VPN on and you're trying to back up your stuff to iCloud, or if you're trying to update to the latest operating system on your phone, your iOS, whatever it may be, 13.4 or iOS 14 coming out, whatever it may be. All right. So remember that if you're an Apple user. You do have to turn it off when you're doing those particular things, and then turn it back on. Okay? I mean, after you're finished. Because for some reason, I'm telling you from experience, and other people complained about it, for some reason that VPN is on. I don't know if it thinks it's just, I don't know. But it will just, it's like, nope. But once you turn it off, everything runs smoothly, update, back up, all that stuff, and then turn it back on. All right, that's for Apple user only on that one. Okay. Now, the three, I'm gonna make this quick. The three VPNs that I love. The free VPN, free. Okay, it's called Proton VPN. Proton VPN. Okay, it's free. It's free to use. It's free to download. It's good for Windows, Mac, Apple, all the Apple, okay, and Linux. Okay, it works on them all. But for Linux, there is a lot of configuration that you kind of have to go through. All right. Now that's the free VPN. I will have that link of that description down below. The paid one I love is PIA, Private Internet Access. I love them. Okay. It's so easy to install for Windows, for Apple products, all right, as well as Linux. Linux is so easy to install with PIA, okay, Private Internet Access, VPN. I mean, I love it. And they're on top of it. They always keep trying to make it easier and easier for the individual to install it, and they keep the prices low. Okay, that's one thing I like about it. They keep the prices low and affordable. Okay, and they give you good deals too. Because if you like, some people like to buy stuff in 3 months, they give you a discount. You know, stuff like that. So, but they do month to month as well. Okay. Now, one thing a lot of people have forgotten about, and I believe they still do it, is there's a web browser called Opera. OPERA. Okay? Now, that web browser has put a VPN inside of it. So, therefore, when you're using a web browser, and I know this is for like the Mac, Linux, and Windows. When you're using a web browser, you can turn on the VPN through the web browser, and it helps cover your tracks on that. Now, a lot of people have forgotten about that, or a lot of people don't know about that, and that rocks. Okay, and yes, it's free, so it's free to use. Okay, so now when something's free, it may not give you all the countries and everything like that, like a paid version for, but you're getting it for free, and it's doing its job. So think about that. All right, and I just wanted to give that to you. That's just the basic of VPN. All right, how to get them for free, the ones I like. All right, and just some basic information that has been asked has asked of me. What is a VPN? Do I need it? And more people are going to be having to install them and stuff like that, especially people working from home. They're going to hear that word, that terminology. Techies are going to have to try to describe them and work with people and help them set up a VPN or log into VPNs. And then when you hear that, you know exactly what's going on. Okay, all right. And as I stated, VPNs are awesome. Okay. If you want to double protect yourself on the internet, make sure you got a firewall and a VPN. Okay, that makes it harder for the bad guys to get your info. Okay, and those out there that say, well, I ain't got nothing to hide, I ain't got nothing to lose. Once you lose it, I've had my ID stolen before. Once you lose it, you won't be saying that. Okay, yes, I've had my ID stolen a couple of times, and I have been in some of those identification breaches that we've had, Equifax and Yahoo and all that, and and even my college. College I went to got my AA degree. Not the one I went to get finish up and get my BS degree, but the one I went to get my AA degree. They got hacked, and there's a lot of people. There's a lot of ways people steal information. They don't necessarily have to hack it. They can have insider jobs where they literally steal hard drives with all the information on it, which happened on one of my colleges I went to. So there's a lot of if you don't know what you got till it's gone. Trust me. And then when you have to fight to try to get established that you are who you are, and they make it look like that you're the bad guy because you have to give so much information to prove you are who you are. Yeah, you won't be saying that. All right, and I guess I'll wrap to you later. And please hit that button down, subscribe. Okay, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Either way, you're cool with me. And if there's any other videos you have questions about that you want to know something about, go ahead and put them in a comment, and I'll see what I can do and give you some information on it. Okay, as well as you all been sharing this like y'all are rich, high society gangsters and highly successful people, and I thank y'all. All right. Well, all right. And this is Dalton. I am out, and I shall wrap to you later.